All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I am Reesy, CEO of Juiiced Reesy, the #1 juice bar in the South. What we offer is the best cold pressed immunity boosting juices ever. Made with real ingredients. We don't do no sugar, fillers, preservatives, none of that unhealthy stuff. All right, so I used to suffer from tons of health issues going on with my body: rheumatoid arthritis, obesity, irritable bowel syndrome, and I naturally healed my body with juicing. I started experimenting on myself with the power of fruits and vegetables, and when I noticed real ingredients with the taste of my products, I knew that I couldn't keep that from others. So we built Juiced Up Reesy and let our community know that health is your real wealth. Why Juice Reese is more than just a juice bar. We are community driven. Our products are real results. They are made with real ingredients, 100%. They are fresh to order. We don't pasteurize them. They aren't cooked. They are alive. We also offer sea moss lemonade, sea moss gels, wellness shots, everything to obsess over your health naturally. The problem we solve. The problem is simple. Most store-bought juices are cooked, pasteurized, they lack nutrition, they are nasty. Our juices, consumers are seeking real fresh ingredients. Not only do they want it to taste amazing, they want to feel new nutrition. So with our juices, they are delicious, trustworthy, made with real ingredients, raw, fresh pressed. In the market, juicing is growing. More people are looking for fresh ingredients. So by 2026, the market is expected to grow by 11.2 billion. Millions of Americans suffer from obesity, rheumatoid arthritis, they suffer from diabetes. With our juices, it's real ingredients and you are able to get optimum nutrition from a bottle. The key differences is 60% of our customers is repeat customers. So that says a lot. Our customers are continuing to come back because when you shop with Juiced Reesy, you not only get fresh, delicious juices, you get an experience. So it is amazing. We offer luxury, fresh, and again, raw, cold pressed juices. We're community driven. So when you join our tribe, you not only join a health conscious community, you join a family. We offer retail, we're in the process of offering wholesale, and we do tons of e-commerce, and we also do subscriptions for detox plans, which is important. We keep that recurring on health, so you don't ever have to lack or worry where you're gonna get your next vitamin from. Some of our key milestones is we have generated over 6 figures 2 years in a row, back to back, with a mobile juice bar. We expanded from solo entrepreneurship to a family operated business. So I started as myself. The demand for our product was so heavy. My family had to come on and help me. It was amazing, okay? We are increasing demand for subscriptions and our online products. Our online orders are coming in way more. The people are pulling up on us. They are coming to get their juice. So meet the team. Again, it's Reesy. I am the brand strategy, everything behind the scenes with the help of my family and our community, as a lot of our tribe members do offer to volunteer to help us with our mission and our goal because they believe in it. How we make our money. So we do retail sales, pop-ups. Some of you may have already seen our big old green juice van all around Charlotte. We travel, we do tons of different farmers markets. We're currently at 4 different farmers markets local in Charlotte. By the way, we are a local woman-owned and minority-owned business. We offer wholesale partnerships. We are currently in the works of selling with gyms, health stores, and wellness centers. We offer subscriptions and detox cleanses where each week you can subscribe to our juice subscription and get your juices reoccurring. We do e-commerce. Again, you can visit www.juicedreesyllc.com to come get your juice. We do offer shipping, and we're expanding to direct-to-consumer juice sales, shipping nationwide. Why Juiced Reesy stands out? Well, real health transformations. I use my story, took my tribe along my journey, and show people that your health is your real wealth. You can change your outcome, that you can eat to live. Healing is possible. Our juices taste delicious and is made from fresh, real fruits and vegetables. No cooked, no preservatives, no pasteurized, HPP process. We have a strong customer retention as, again, our customers are 60% of our sales. They continue to come back for the best juices ever. High market demand. Consumers are shifting towards functional beverages over sugary processed drinks. And we also, on the chart right there, you'll see the difference between our juices, a local competitor, and other local juice bars. It's yes for Juiiced Reesy on everything from cold press, fresh to order, no sugars, locally owned, detox plans, and you get the luxury juicing experience. We're seeking $250K to invest in opening our first storefront. We are the first and #1 mobile juice bar located in Charlotte, North Carolina, but the demand is continuing to go. So we need to put us in a storefront so you guys can always have access to the best juices ever. We're going to scale wholesale partnerships and expand e-commerce operations. We are going to increase production capacity to meet growing demand. Invest in marketing and higher fuel revenue growth, more employees. The expansion phases. Phase 1, we're going to open our storefront location. Phase 2, we're going to expand to wholesale. The phase 3, we're going to expand our online e-commerce. And phase 4, open multiple locations and eventually franchise Juiiced Reesy into the U.S. The projection for our investor return, it's very simple. By 2025, you'll break even, and then we have a complete breakdown all the way up until 2028 had you wanted to continue to invest. We also listed our exit strategy for investors, which is incredible. Proven demand, strong customer retention, scalable business model. Juiiced Reesy is the #1 juice bar in the South. Now is the time to invest and take Juiiced Reesy to the next level. Let's connect. Let's make juicing a reality together. Visit us on all social medias, Juiiced Reesy, or you can shop online at www.juicedreesyllc.com. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so first let me just say, I'm trying to take the bias out of this because I've been a vegan 15 years. I juice all the time, like love the things. So I'm trying to take me being excited, like where are you located? I'm going to find the truck right now. I'm trying to take that out of it because that would not be being a responsible investor. But I'm excited about it. Let me just say that.
As you should be.
Yes, yes. So, okay. How are you going to be able to, have you thought through, and I'll go through everything really fast, have you thought through how you're going to be able to scale and keep it healthy, unpasteurized, et cetera, et cetera? Oh, I also helped my friend open a juice bar in Atlanta. So when I tell you I'm your person, okay, so how are you going to be able to scale and keep it unpasteurized and all of those things? Have you thought through that?
Absolutely.
The scalability? Okay.
We are going to continue our mission. We won't break that at all. That's one of our core values. So we're going to continue getting real ingredients by wholesaling, by getting more employees to help us with that production, and by opening up juice bars. And no matter how long it takes, understanding that health is the real wealth and not devaluing or denaturing our products. So we're going to continue by wholesaling, hiring more people, getting more bigger cold press juicers, however the way, by not breaking our value.
Okay. So I saw a hint at it at a slide, but is this something you're expecting? Like, are you thinking of franchise? Like, what is the model though? Like, I get what you're saying, like from an emotional standpoint, but how are you gonna like logistically scale?
Thanks for asking. So we're going to logistically scale by first opening up storefront locations in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then we're going to multiply storefront locations, but have Juiiced Reesy available to purchase from others by franchising it. It's important because Juiiced Reesy has built a strong brand, especially on social media. As an influencer, people are looking for Juiiced Reesy juices in different states, but we're only local, and there's only so much that we can take on right now.
Okay, franchising. That's okay. And then what do you see your sustainable competitive advantage being? And the reason I'm asking is because I saw a slide that kind of showed what made you better. Like for sure, I get this, this slide right here. Thank you. But there are, and I know this because last week I was looking for some juices to be shipped to me. There's some competition out there that have unpasteurized juice that are currently shipping that, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So one, I think it would be helpful to get into a competition slide that has specific people, specific companies listed, as opposed to like, I get it, the list of what you have that others don't. But I think like being really specific about, these are the big competitors out here, A, B, and C, these companies.
There's one right there.
Oh, Clean Juice. Okay, so Clean Juice, but specifically people who are going to be doing the same model that you're doing, right? Clean Juice is just is like a location that's just a storefront, right? But what I'm saying is there's some people out there that are shipping it out, doing some of those same things. So I think like really, and it's not about, look, I was a founder, I get it. It's not about like, you know, it's tough when you look at the competitive landscape. You do so to learn as much as you can from those folks so that yours can be better. And it's really tough, right? So I get that. But like, just really looking at the other companies that are out there in other locations. So I get Charlotte, but like people that are really scaling their businesses and how they're doing it. I think it would be really useful if we could see some of those and understanding what your sustainable competitive advantage is. Do you know what your sustainable competitive advantage?
So how we different from our competitors is we offer the experience. For one, we're confident on our juices tasting better. Two, we have results driven. So our customers that comes on are our biggest marketers. They're our biggest advertisers. They are speak their experience, they speak their results. So the way that we market is different. The way that we sell our detox plans is different. And of course, the love that's put in it is completely different. You'll never find another juice bar like Juiiced, Reesy, or never even an owner like me.
Yep. So I'm hearing branding is what I'm hearing is you're sustainable. So you're going to probably have to pour money into branding big time if that's sustainable competitive advantage. And then the last thing, and then I'll let you go because now I know I'm going long. My turn.
Go for it.
Payback.
This is your spot. Clearly, I'm not a juicer or a vegan.
Chris, don't be so hard on yourself. Okay. The last thing is, if you're new to bringing on investors, I'm not suggesting you are or not, I don't know. I would probably leave this slide out when you're talking about you'll have your money back and by 2025 and all of that.
Gotcha.
Because that, like, I don't have time to get into it, but long story short, you're going to have more expenses. So promising people they're going to have their money back in less than 12 months, one could signal like, okay, she's novice in this space. Yeah. She thinks she's going to break even that quickly opening storefronts. Sure. It could signal that, right? And then also, I get what you're trying to do here, but it could be something that comes back to bite you later if it's not quite that quick of a return.
And that's why we're very strategic on what we do and our revenue and our plans and our steps on even to be able to say by the first year you'll have that $250K back. Now that's if you invest that, because we only need $100K to open our first storefront location. So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Cool. Thanks. So one, I always love a personal story because great founders are usually start off solving their own personal problem, and then they want to like bring that solution to other people, and that comes through in all of this. I think, so I actually think like the key, the way I'd summarize it is not so much brand, but the community. I think of things like Burn Boot Camp, CrossFit. You have this like, you could go exercise anywhere, but there's this like community of people who talk about the results. They bring each other along on this journey. And like, I think that this concept of like community is what strikes me as the differentiator, because I agree. I kind of wrote down there's got to be a national brand that sits in Whole Foods or something that has similar attributes that somehow ships or does these other things. But I think your differentiator is this like, no, this is a community going on a wellness journey through this particular area, and we're gonna like bring each other along and keep each other honest and like celebrate each other's wins. I think that's gonna be like the strongest way to build this like real strong affinity around the brand. Two things that I would first, I guess my number one thing is like these slides are too busy. Like it drives me insane. Like I really simplify the slides with the key point you're just trying to hit in there. This feels like a pre-read, meaning like I give it to you, you read it and try to get an understanding. For a presentation, like keep it super simple and like picture oriented. But the two things I would love to see, and they're somewhat related. First is I'd love to just understand the unit economics of what you do. Like how much profit do you make off of a single bottle of juice, right? Like I really honestly couldn't tell. If you told me it was 20%, I'd be like, okay. If you told me it was 90%, I'd be like, okay. Like I have zero idea how much money you're making off of that. So I think helping me understand that. And then secondarily, as you talk about this scale plan and these opening up of channels, I'd love to see how that affects both revenue and margin on that side. So clearly wholesale is going to be 50% less margin plus or minus than like your retail would probably be. So just like walk me through visually, like as you start to stack these channels, what that means for revenue so I can kind of get that visual of like, ooh, growing over time and the channel mix between the two. And then help me understand the unit economics of each one so that I can get a sense of like the profitability underneath it.
Oh, you wait on me.
Well, no. I mean, you don't have to do it right this second. I'm just saying, like, I think visually those are big things. The last part on scaling, I mean, I started writing down who makes the juice, who sells the juice, who ships it. My guess is it's you.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Everything.
Right?
I make the juice with the help of my family and volunteers. I ship the juice, I sell the juice. You'll find me at the farmers markets at different locations, local in Charlotte. I travel, I'm hands-on with everything in Juiiced Reesy. It's my baby. You'll find me with my daughters. They're not on this slide, but they're young entrepreneurs. It's amazing. I have them right hands-on with me, and we do it together. It's community. That's what my biggest, grower in Juiiced Reesy is keeping it community-driven. You'll see my family, me. That's a recent pop-up that we did in one of our tribe members that's like, hey, I want to invest my time for free by helping you sell these juices, which is also an investment. You guys scanning our QR code, staying connected with us, supporting us, recommending us to your businesses, et cetera, because we do tons of corporate events is also that as well. So thank you.
I think the challenge in scaling is like you're kind of have this like magnetic presence because you believe in what you're doing so much. As you start to layer on employees, especially frontline hourly employees, like replicating that love is hard. I would go back to the more you can tap into the community who basically is going to be a reflection of your love of this product as employees, franchise owners, like really engaging your community to get involved in the growth of your business, not just as customers, but maybe even as like investors or employers. I just think like you got to just grab a hold of this community and like let that be the way that you grow across all the board. That's just my advice on that.
Thank you.
Awesome. Let's give it up for Reesy.
Thank you.